And good morning, everybody. Look at the sky. It's horrible. Little tiny bits of blue, but mainly dark rain clouds. And this morning I've taken a trip into Bramhall in Cheshire. Now Bramhall is this very small village. It's quite affluent, but it also has the title the friendliest village in Cheshire. I'm not too sure how I got that, but I used to work in Bramhall when I was a baker at Bramhall Bakery, and it was run by, or owned by, an Australian baker, and probably the finest baker I've ever worked for. What an incredible guy, and what an incredible bakery. So let's get a look around Bramhall. Gonna walk down into the village. It's not very big, but it's quite nice. I used to like working here. As I say, it's quite an affluent area, and about 20 minutes away from here, the centre, is Bramhall Park. I'm going to go down to there afterwards and show you Bramhall Hall. So, without further ado, let's take a walk around Bramhall. It's very small, but it's worth a visit. Oh, big shout out to the guys at work, Master Shunters, Big Al, Craig, Dave. They're the main men. Believe me. That is quite a morning, and this is a very busy road at this time of the morning. Riva menswear. Of course, it's closed because it's about 7:30, so everyone's on their way to work, and that's why there's so much traffic on the road. Royal Mail looks like you're doing a bloody good decorating. Super Greg, Minnie and Ted's, home interior and gifts. Now look at these, look at these. Nice. There's actually nothing in there that I would like in my house. There's a very small Sainsbury's local there. Now I remember when that was the Barclays Bank. It obviously isn't now. Nice little bit of Tudor. Scissors cut. Yeah, that was a Barclays Bank a few years back. I don't think there are any banks here now. The Royal Bank of Scotland, which is round that corner, is gone. Hair and beauty. All the women here are very attractive in Bramhall. Subway. It's not doing too bad really as a village. As I say, the people in Bramhall are very proud of their village and very keen on using their own or the independent shops here as opposed to supermarkets, and that's why Bramhall Bakery, that used to be here, did so well. But unfortunately the landlord put the rent up and up and up, and it just didn't make the business viable. It was only a small shop. The Mountain Stone, Bramhall Nails, Timson's, Curry's, which I believe is a fine butcher's. I don't know what this is actually. Juniper. Don't know what that is. But look at this. That's fantastic, isn't it? Wow. Sham, Lebanese and Syrian cuisine. Also looks bloody lovely. Fine food and beverages. That looks a beautiful place, that. There are some very well-known pubs, nightclub type places in Bramhall, which, believe you me, on a Friday and Saturday night are absolutely packed. And they all spit out on the streets late on in night, having had a thoroughly enjoyable night. But this is where the bakery used to be. It's now Bramhall Tailoring, and just across the road, the Nook and Broom. It wasn't called that then. I used to watch them all coming out at about 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock in the morning, and surprisingly they were all extremely well behaved. Just enjoyed their night, got on with it, and didn't cause any trouble. We used to watch them in the bakery window there. Believe you me, it was entertaining when they spilled out at night time. let's get across the road and have a look over there. Cafe Turquoise Patisserie. And another place that looks very, very nice. Well, this wasn't here when I worked in Bramhall, but it is now. Let's see how much the petrol is in Bramhall. There's some very nice properties around here. On the way in, there's some beautiful, really very, very old detached and semi-detached properties. And the Bubble Room, another place that gets absolutely ram-packed at weekend. This is probably one of the most popular places in Bramhall. I think I've been in there once. And believe you me, you can't move when it's open. Well, it's a great place. What's the petrol? 141, 147. Long bar-in kitchen with very tall tables and tall chairs. Don't go in there when you're smashed out your brains, you end up on the floor. Advanced Skin Clinic and Beauty Spa. Bloody windy, very windy today. As I say, I've come out very early because it keeps raining and I want to try and stay dry. The honey pot, a Polish kitchen. There we go, look at that, how diverse is Bramhall. There are lots of beautiful little restaurants and cafes. Really, really nice. Book your Mother's Day. I don't know what this one is. Let's have a look. Not mad about the seating. It's very 60s. Very 60s. Okay. Well, that is. Refurbished offices with on-site parking. Lovely. 144 for petrol. Now, how much is it where you live? Tell me in the comments below. 144 is the cheapest I've seen around here. Just going into the village square in Bramhall now. As you can see, it's still very quiet. Oh, jalfrezi. Jalfrezi just happens to be my favourite curry. 5 hygiene rating. 5. Jenkinson Opticians. Modern nails. Little Big Heads. Odd name for a place. And a kiddies play area. How good is that? Shouldn't you be at school, you guys? Shouldn't you be at school? You're not bothered for school now. I never used to like it either. Sorry. I haven't got you on film, don't worry. Otherwise you'll be on YouTube in about 2 hours. M's Easy Eco. Plum Cake Cafe. Plum cake? My school kids, so they're waiting for the bus. Bus doesn't come through here. Bramhall Dog Groomers. Used to be a record shop in here. It no longer exists. There aren't any record shops nowadays, are there? It's a bloody shame. Oh, oh, oh. There's Bramhall's Methodist Church. Let's go and have a quick sneaky peek at the front of that. The backs of the shops. All the industrial bins. No rubbish anywhere, so pretty good. Okay, going to have a quick sneaky peek at the church. Then I'm going to make my way down to Bramhall Park, because you've got to see Bramhall Park. And in the summer, I love going there, believe you me. There we go, Bramhall's Methodist Church. I've got to be careful walking past the bus stops because there's so many school kids waiting to go and improve their education. Milk! Now that Tudor building over there was the Royal Bank of Scotland. It's a clinic now, but that was the bank I banked at. Trunk lounge, grill, gelato, sangria, Mediterranean, Bramhall grill. You see, even the takeaways in Bramhall look high class. love this church. Love this church. No spire as such. And here, the Methodist Church Centre. I don't know whether there's actually living accommodation around the back there. Looks like it might be. There could be flats. There's some very high class flats in this part of Bramhall. Warm heat hubs. Stay curious. There's more to explore. Try Alpha. Alpha? God, that's where I work. And I don't want to try Alpha. Thanks, but no thanks. Preschool. Coffee shop, centre point. Okay. As I said, it's a very, very small village. So now I'm going to get back to my car and drive down that away to Bramhall Park. And in Bramhall Park we'll see Bramhall Hall, which is a beautiful Tudor building. Love Tudor. Just love all buildings. How about you? Oh, and thanks Jensen or Jason, a fellow YouTuber, Mark Bray. Thank you for your continued support. It does mean the world to me. So thanks so much. Just before I leave the centre of the village, there you go, Declan. Otto Vegan Empire. Get yourself down here, mate. Nice coloured steps. People think I don't like vegans. That's just absolute rubbish. I like everybody. This looks nice, doesn't it? Otto's Vegan Empire. There you go, Deck. Get down here, mate. Get down here. So my channel caters for all. Okay, let's get down to Bramhall Park. And here we are at Bramhall Park. Don't know what happened to this fella. Looks like it's been down for a long time. I came down in through all this yuck just to film that tree. Now I'm going to go down into the park and hopefully my shoes won't be too wet and covered in mud. Okay, let's go and see the park. There's my car. Quite a lot of trees have been lopped down by the looks of it, but as you can see, the walkways through the park are all tarmac, so you're not in danger of getting any wet and muddy shoes unless you venture off the path like I did just to film a tree which was no more, as these are not. Oh, look at that now. Wow. Ooh, that's some hole. I used to come here quite a lot in the summertime. In the summer, as you'll see, there's a nice body of water with tons of ducks on, the usual waterfowl, for people to feed, bring all their kids down. There's a lovely little coffee shop, a little outdoor courtyard where you can sit and relax in the sun in beautiful gardens and have a nice quiet drink away from the water, because that's where all the kids are, screaming and shouting and throwing things at ducks, as kids do. Know what I mean? Okay, not too far from the water now. Morning. So let's have a look at that and see if there are any ducks about. I haven't got anything to feed them with, so shame on me. Shame on me. Lovely woodland. Really nice path. Very, very popular with dog walkers, as you would imagine. Very popular with everybody, to be honest. But lucky in Cheshire, we've got lots of places like this, lots of parks, lots of halls. It's Capesthorne, Haddon. If you venture out, you can go to Chesworth, where I've been and filmed. You've probably seen the film on my channel. That was a nice experience. Okay, and it's really, really fortunate it's not raining. It forecast rain all day. I've managed to come out early while it wasn't. Get done when I have to. And there's the water down there. Let's go and have a look. I can hear the Canadian geese. Let's go and find them. Well, what do you know? Taking refuge under this sparse tree. I don't know how much rain this is going to stop, but yeah, it started raining. Nice little benches. Look at this lot here. You alright, fellas? Well, the hall is up those steps. It's not much of a climb really, but I'm going to go up there. Gonna wait for the rain to ease off a tad. You can't actually see it now. Maybe it stopped. Yep, let's go. Not making as much noise as you usually do, you lot. What there, son? I think those two are having a row. He's saying nothing. A few ducks waddling about. Look at all this lot. Are they going to jump in the water? Or are they hard-faced? No, they're pretty hard-faced. Okay. Thanks for standing still, fellas. Right, let's get up to the hall. Up this here hill. Look at the view from up here. Because you can see quite a lot of the park from up here. As you can see, it's only about 8:10 in the morning, so it's empty, apart from the odd one dog walker. Looks like he's lost his dog. Okay, make my way to the hall, and we'll have a look at that. As I say, Tudor, beautiful. Morning. Sundial. And in front of the sundial is the back of Bramhall Hall. Now that's kind of splendid, isn't it? These old gardens really do look nice in the summer because they're in bloom. Unfortunately, spring's a little bit late in coming. This is the rear of Bramhall Hall. Look at those awesome chimneys. And they are fantastic. And right at the top there is the cross. What a lovely building. Now this can be used for events. You can hire the inside space. I've never actually been inside. It's I'm not sure whether it's open to the public or not. I've never actually inquired. But I know they do have events in there. There's a table set up, because I'm quite sure you can go in. I should imagine it'll be a pay on entry, or maybe book it. I will research that and find out. Those lovely little carvings. Wow. Let's make my way around to the front so we can have a look at the splendour and the view over Bramhall Park from the front of this glorious building. That is spectacular. Sorry about this, Charlie Veitch fans. Strictly no ball games, not allowed. I had to get that in. I do apologise. Oh, look at that. Gorgeous little area. No ball games, but you can bring a picnic. You can sit out here and relax, get a blanket down, or use the many seats that are provided. Ooh. Very nice. To go to the front, I go down those stairs there, but there's a lovely view of the park. This isn't the entire park. You can get a good idea of the size of it. More and more dogs arriving with their owners. Tiny little pond down there, never noticed that before. Strange. Okay. Do you know what? I'm getting tired. Hedges are nicely kept. Bit of topiary. If you don't know what topiary is, Google it. No, that's not my car alarm that's going off. Can you hear it? There we go. I think it's a red setter. Ah, squirrel. Squirrel. Oh, look at this. A royal squirrel, perhaps? You don't know, you might live in there. Pretty fantastic, that, isn't it? I haven't read up on the history of Bramhall Hall. I should have done. I should have done some research before I came here. God, I've been here often enough and seen this. How quirky is that? Everything's so crooked. That's what I love about these old Tudor buildings. It's not natural that it should still stand. Wow. Does look awesome, doesn't it? We do have security cameras, so yeah, it's well protected. I must find out whether you can go in. I want to go in there. I need to go in there and have a look one day. There's lots of little bridges like that to get over the water, walk around the wooded areas. So I just think it's a wonderful place to come and visit Bramhall and Bramhall Park. So what did you think of that? I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoy walking around and getting wet and dodging showers. So if you did enjoy it, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I need more subscribers. Go on. Yeah. Anyway, take care everybody, and I'll see you next time out.